Well, tensions boiled over yesterday on CNBC's program Squawk Box between hosts Andrew Sorkin and Joe Kernan. You see, yesterday the United States hit a grim milestone. We passed 100,000 deaths from COVID-19 on American soil. And Squawk Box host Sorkin was unhappy about that. But co-host Kernan didn't seem to care. All he wanted to do, according to Sorkin, was defend his good buddy Donald Trump. Here is the very heated exchange that took place on the air yesterday.
I'm sorry?
No, you're not. No, you're not, Joe. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead with the news.
You panicked about the market, panicked about COVID, panicked about the ventilators, panicked about the PPE, panicked about ever going out again, panicked that we'd ever get back to normal.
Joseph, you didn't panic about anything.
That? What good is it? Why
Joseph,
not help people
died.
Keep their head? I understand that.
100,000 people died, Joe, and all you did was try to help your friend, the president.
Now, it's probably pretty obvious which side I would take in this argument, right? I'm more of the Sorkin kind, calling the people out for not caring about any of this, not being concerned, trying to defend the president's actions. And I think a lot of people, obviously, who regularly watch our videos are on the same page, right? President has done next to nothing to actually do something about this massive problem that we have in this country. Instead, he's undoing the very few things that we as a country have done so we can open back up and the economy can get running again and he can possibly win re-election. Here's the problem. There are too many other people in this country like Joe Kernan. People who want to downplay everything. People who want to call the rest of us alarmist. They're a minority. A very, very small minority, to be honest, according to polls. But they do exist. And so this argument that took place yesterday on this show from that clip you just saw, the reason I was kind of drawn to it is because it wasn't just the argument between these two men. It wasn't, just because it was on national TV. It was because this is the argument that is happening all over this country right now. This is an argument that's happening on social media. This is an argument that's happening probably in the comments to this video. This is an argument that's happening with families, with friends, all over the place. Do we continue to take this thing seriously, or do we just say whatever happens, happens? C'est la vie, right? I am firmly in the camp of no. Let's take the protective measures. My life is not going to be risked for somebody else's business to flourish. I'm sorry, it's not. My wife's is not either. Neither are any of my children's lives going to be risked for that. We're not going to do it. You may think differently. And if you're willing to go out there and risk your own life, fine. Problem is, you're not just risking your own life. You're risking the lives of other people who have to go out there, the people who don't have the choice or don't work for a company that said you can get your full pay and work from home. That's what I'm doing. I'm still doing my regular job every day, all day. And no, believe it or not, folks, it is not this. But that's the point. The argument that these two men had could have been between any other two people in this country. It's heated. There's anger. But we need to understand where our anger should be directed. Should it be at, the economy's not very good, I'm angry? Or should our anger be better directed at the fact that 100,000 American lives have been lost because at nearly every level of government, we're just led by incompetent buffoons?